My beloved child. Wait, don't rush past this moment. Something unusual is happening right now, and you can feel it, can't you? There's a quiet pull inside you, like something is trying to reach you, something you didn't expect, something you almost ignored, but you didn't scroll away. And that is not a coincidence. Don't skip, stay with this, because something huge is waiting for you. There is a message that came through, not loudly, not in a way the world would notice, but in a way only you could feel. And Michael, yes, Michael, did not send this without a reason. You might think this is just another video, another voice, another message, but pause for a second. Why does it feel different? Why does it feel like it's speaking directly to something deep inside you? Because it is. And here's where everything begins to shift. Something has been building in your life, slowly, silently, behind the scenes. Moments that didn't make sense. Delays that frustrated you. Feelings you couldn't explain. You thought they were random. They were not. Every single piece has been leading to this exact moment. Right here, right now. Don't skip, because if you miss this part, you might miss the turning point. Michael says, there was something you almost gave up on. Something you quietly released, because it felt too far, too impossible, too late. You stopped talking about it. You stopped expecting it. But deep inside, you never truly let it go. And that is what makes this message different. Because what you thought was ending was actually being prepared. Let that sink in. Not everything that goes silent is gone. Not everything that disappears is lost. Sometimes, it's just being rearranged in ways you cannot yet see. And this is the part most people never understand. They walk away too early. They close the door too soon. But you're still here. And that changes everything. Something is about to be revealed to you. Not all at once. Not in a way that overwhelms you. But step by step. Clue by clue. Moment by moment. And when it begins, you will recognize it instantly. Because it will feel familiar. Almost like you've been here before. Stay till the end, because this is where it gets deeper. Michael says, there is a shift happening around you right now. You may not see it clearly, but you can feel it in small ways. A sudden thought that won't leave your mind. A memory that keeps coming back. A strange sense that something is about to change. These are not random signals. They are alignment. And here's the truth most people are not ready to hear. You are closer than you think. Closer than you've ever been. But because it hasn't fully appeared yet, you start to doubt. You start to question. You start to wonder if you imagined it all. No, you didn't. Don't skip this part. Because what comes next might change how you see everything. Michael says, the delay you experienced was not rejection. It was protection. Something was not ready. Someone was not ready. Even you were not fully ready. And if it had come earlier, it would not have lasted. So instead, it was held back. Carefully, quietly. Until now. Take a breath. Because this next part matters more than you realize. There is someone, or something, that is being drawn toward you right now. You cannot see the full picture yet, but the movement has already started. On the other side, decisions are being made. On the other side, thoughts are changing. On the other side, something is shifting in your favor. And you didn't force it. You didn't chase it. You didn't control it. You simply stayed. And that is why this message came through today. Something huge is waiting for you, but it will not arrive the way you expect. It will come quietly, unexpectedly, in a moment that feels almost ordinary. Until you realize, it's not. Stay with this feeling, because this is only the beginning, and what comes next will make everything before it finally makes sense. Hold on, something just moved, and you almost missed it. Don't skip, stay with this moment, because something huge is waiting for you. You felt it, didn't you? That quiet shift, that subtle change, like the air around your life just became heavier with meaning. This is not random. This is not imagination. This is the continuation of what already began. Michael says, what you are experiencing right now is the moment between what was and what is about to become. And this moment is where most people lose everything, not because they fail, but because they don't recognize it. They don't see the signs. They don't feel the timing. They walk away, right before everything changes. But you're still here. And that matters more than you think. Don't skip, because this next part is not for everyone. It's only for the one who stayed. Something is being aligned in your life right now, quietly, precisely, without noise. You won't hear an announcement. You won't see a clear signal at first, but you will feel it. In your thoughts, in your emotions, in that strange sense that something is about to unfold. Michael says, there is a reason you started feeling different recently. A reason your mind keeps going back to certain moments. A reason your heart feels both calm and restless at the same time. It's because something is approaching, not chasing you, not forcing its way in, but being guided toward you. Stay till the end, because what you're about to understand will change how you see everything. You thought things were falling apart. You thought certain doors were closing for good. You thought silence meant it was over. But look closer. What if that silence was actually preparation? What if those closed doors were protecting something better? What if everything you misunderstood was actually working in your favor? Pause for a second. Because this realization is powerful. Nothing you went through was wasted. Not the waiting, not the confusion, not even the moments you felt like giving up. Every single part was shaping this exact point. Right here, right now. Don't skip, because this is where it gets even deeper. Michael says, there is someone thinking about you right now. Not casually, not briefly, but in a way that is growing stronger, every single day. You may not know it yet. You may not see it clearly, but the connection is already active, and it's moving closer. And here's what will surprise you. This person, or this opportunity, did not recognize your value before. They were distracted. They were unsure. They were not aligned. But something changed. Something shifted inside them. And now, they are being drawn back. Stay with this. Because this is not coincidence. This is timing. Perfect timing. Something huge is waiting for you. But it will not arrive with noise. It will not come with warning. It will appear in a moment so simple, you might almost ignore it. A message, a call, a meeting, a realization, and suddenly, everything will connect. Michael says, when this moment comes, you will feel it instantly. There will be no confusion, no doubt, just a deep knowing. This is it. But here is what you must understand. You cannot rush this. You cannot force this. Because the final pieces are still falling into place. On the other side, things are still being adjusted, still being corrected, still being prepared for you. Don't skip, because this next truth is important. You are not behind. You are not late. You are exactly where you need to be, for what is coming. Even if it doesn't feel like it. Even if it doesn't look like it. Everything is closer than it appears. Closer than you think. closer than you're ready to believe. Stay till the end, because what's coming next will reveal something you never expected to hear. Listen carefully, this is the part most people are never ready to hear. Don't skip, stay right here, because something huge is waiting for you. You've been patient, more patient than anyone knows. You stayed quiet when things made no sense. You held on, even when nothing was moving. And now, something is about to answer you. Michael says, the reason this message came through today is because a hidden truth is about to surface. Not later, not someday, but very soon. And when it does, it will feel like everything suddenly clicks into place. Think about this for a moment. Why did certain things leave your life so suddenly? Why did some people become distant without explanation? Why did paths you were sure about suddenly collapse? You thought it was loss. You thought it was failure. But it wasn't. It was separation. Separation from what was not meant to stay. Separation from what could not go where you are going. Don't skip, because this truth changes everything. Michael says, what is coming toward you now cannot connect with your past version. That's why things had to be cleared. That's why the silence happened. That's why the distance was necessary. And here's the part that will surprise you. Something you once thought was gone forever is not gone. It was paused, held back, redirected, and now it's finding its way back, in a completely different form. Stay till the end, because this is where it becomes real. There is a moment approaching, where you will be faced with a choice. A quiet choice. Not dramatic, not loud, but powerful. You can either stay in what feels familiar, or step into what is meant for you. And this choice will come quickly, without warning, in a way that feels almost too simple. That's why many people miss it. They overthink it. They hesitate, they doubt themselves, and the moment passes, but you are being prepared to recognize it, right now, in this very moment. Don't skip, because this next part is something you need to hear. Michael says, there is someone who regrets how they handled things with you. They didn't see clearly before. They didn't understand your value. They didn't realize what they had. But now, they do, and that realization is pulling them back toward you. But listen carefully. This is not about going backward. This is not about repeating the same story. This is about transformation. If they return, it will be different. If they reach out, it will come with clarity, because they have changed, and so have you. Something huge is waiting for you. But it requires one thing. Your awareness, your presence, your willingness to see it when it appears. Stay with this feeling. Because you are standing at the edge of a shift, not a small change, not a temporary moment, but something that will quietly, permanently, change your direction. Michael says, the signs will become clearer from here. You will notice patterns. You will notice timing. You will notice moments that feel too perfect to be random. That's when you'll know you are in alignment. Don't skip, because what comes next is not just a message. It's a realization that will stay with you long after this moment ends. Just one more moment, don't move, because this is where everything finally comes together. Don't skip. Stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. You've come this far. You felt the shift. You sensed the change. But now, this is the part where it becomes undeniable. Michael says, the next phase of your life will not begin with noise. It will begin with recognition. A quiet moment where you suddenly understand. Everything led me here. Think about that. All the confusion, all the waiting, all the unanswered questions. They were not random pieces, they were preparation. And now, the pattern is about to reveal itself. Don't skip, because this next truth is something very few people ever hear at the right time. You are not just receiving something. You are being chosen for something. Something that requires your growth, your patience, your strength. This is not luck. This is alignment. Stay till the end, because this is where the message becomes personal. Michael says, there is a moment coming where you will be seen clearly, fully, not misunderstood, not overlooked, not doubted. For the first time, everything about you will make sense to the right situation, the right person, the right opportunity. And when that moment arrives, you will feel it instantly. No confusion, no hesitation, just a deep, calm certainty. But here is the final truth you must understand. This moment will test you, not in a difficult way, but in a quiet way. You will be asked, without words, are you ready to receive what you once prayed for? Because many people ask for change, but when it comes, they hesitate, they question it, they step back. Don't do that. Don't shrink. Don't doubt the very thing you waited for, because this time, it is real. Something huge is waiting for you, and it is closer than ever now, closer than yesterday, closer than the moment you first started believing. Michael says, the final step is not about chasing anything, it's about allowing what is already moving toward you, to arrive, allowing what has been prepared, to finally enter your life. Take a breath, because this next part matters deeply. You are no longer in the phase of searching, you are in the phase of receiving, and this changes everything. Don't skip, stay with this feeling. Because the moment you've been waiting for is not in the distance anymore. It's approaching, quietly, steadily, inevitably. One day very soon, you will look back at this exact moment and realize this was the turning point, the moment where everything began to shift, the moment where you stopped doubting and started recognizing. Stay till the end, something huge is waiting for you. And now, you are finally ready for it.